What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tilt Proof Podcast. My name is Darth Whoop-Ass.
I am FatxShack.
And since we had so much fun doing it a week or two ago, we're just going to kind of shoot the shit and say what's on our mind in the gaming community, Twitch community, and what we've seen going on. Like, I really enjoyed the format we had last time.
I did too, dude.
Yeah, man. So, what you been playing lately? What's been going on, man?
Still been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves. Got back into Fortnite a lot. I got with a group of friends that have been I wouldn't really say teaching me the ropes, but just helping me out more with skill level and everything. We've had a good run. We've had like in the past 2 weeks we've had 15 wins.
Oh, nice, dude.
Feels good. Yeah. Feels
Nice,
good.
man. I need to get back on Fortnite. I haven't really played it much. I haven't played it hardly at all since I swapped over to PC playing some games. So I know building and stuff's a little bit easier on PC. It's a lot more important too, but
It really is. Like it makes the world of difference being able to hotkey what exactly you want.
yeah, it was super clunky on like PS4. So I was shit at building there. I'm shit at building on PC too, but I've got a few ideas for swapping hotkeys around and stuff to hopefully it would help out a little bit. I've already decided I am never going to be good at like any video game. I'm just going to be terrible.
Exactly.
And enjoy playing them.
That's how I am, dude. But I think I've come. You know how I always said, "Fuck this! I don't have enough FPS." Yada yada.
Yeah.
I can't do that excuse anymore because my friend from school was sitting there after we've been talking about this for fucking 2 months, and he was like, "Oh shit, dude! I got a 970 at the house that you can have." He's like, "Just buy me this." He was like, "Just buy me this game and we'll call it even." I spent $100 because he wanted like the extended pack or whatever.
Yeah.
I paid $100 for a $310 GPU.
Nice. I know you said you were going to get it installed last night. Did you get it running?
Yeah, we did. And it is awesome.
You run
I don't have to close Discord for Overwatch.
Yes.
And I'm getting some FPS, boy.
No more potato.
No more lagging out.
What will it run at like 144 frames, like 144 hertz, or is it
I found out that it definitely would if my monitor would do that.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Like my monitor caps out at like 75, I think.
Mine's at 60. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this monitor would I don't know. Apparently it doesn't though.
We're effing plebs.
Yeah.
I need 2,000 hertz. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls lately on stream. Dark Souls 3. It's been a rough journey, boys. Soul level 1 has been kicking me in the ass. Like I'm trying to remember when I started this run. It's been a long time ago. And literally got all the way up to the last boss and quit for 2 or 3 months. And I remember why, because it's literally me dying all stream for like 4 streams this week trying to beat the last boss. But I mean, it's fun. Like I highly recommend, like I know you've played Bloodborne. You're going to play Dark Souls 3, right? I can't remember if you've already started or not, but I highly recommend once you guys have beat the game, like Soul Level 1 has been super rewarding up until this point. And where it's gotten, quite repetitive. But all the other bosses were actually a lot of fun to take down. So that's kind of been what I've been on. Playing some Sea of Thieves every now and again. It's Sea of Thieves, man. It's weird. It's a very, very enjoyable game, but only with friends. And I know we kind of talked about that a week or two ago. But like it kind of sucks that you have to have friends to play that game and make it reasonably enjoyable. Like I can't just jump into a group of randos and play. Like, I mean, I have, and you can play the game and get loot, but it just, I don't know, I guess it doesn't feel right. Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, I can give you an example. Yesterday, excuse me. Yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna play Sea of Thieves. I don't care if no friends will. And I jumped on with a 4-man group on a galleon after backing out 3 different times to get to the right group. but it actually worked out good at the end. 2 people didn't have a mic, and 1 guy had a mic, and I'm pretty sure he was European, and we argued. But we ended up getting a raid off, and so that was nice. That I finally got to do Skull Island.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude. And there was a sloop party there, so we didn't have to worry about the cannons. And we just destroyed the sloop real quick, got on there, did our stuff, and was able to take it back. And I ended up leaving after that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to call it good right there. But it was the lack of communication and just like worrying, like, I don't know. I feel like me, you, and our friends, like we have this like idea of how we're supposed to play games.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like we work together. We kind of like, if we didn't think about it, our friend mentions it, we go do it. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing.
But I think
that was
a lot of that comes from just us playing games together. Like we kind of know what each other is going to do. But like I completely understand what you're saying about
just that stress level.
Yeah. And so Sea of Thieves, and I know that you're going to mention go ahead and talk about the roadmap, because I know you said that they're coming out with something, and it may just completely nullify the point that I want to talk about. So what's going on with Sea of Thieves? I know that they've got some more content coming out.
So they are doing especially this summer, they're doing 3 different new content. The first one starts in May, and I can't even remember what they call it, but they're adding a new AI, new mechanics,
okay,
and just different things like that. And then throughout the summer months, there's going to be like a cursed sail, and then Forsaken Sea, and the last one, Forsaken Sea, is going to have another AI, and then and it's going to add like another part to the map, I believe.
Okay. That all sounds good. That sounds very promising.
For sure. I actually watched the interview this morning that the creator had, and he was just talking about how each new update is going to have new mechanics, more stuff to do, more interactions with people in different ways. And yeah, I mean, just like adding a lot more to the game. I think they hear the crowd. Like, I know you're going to talk about it, but it is crazy how they did give it to us for $60 and then like kind of let us tell them what we wanted.
Yeah, that's an odd way to do it, and it's a great game for like the way that it is now. It's a great game for like $25-$30, but the fact that we're like it's a $60 price tag, and it's essentially I don't want to say it's beta, but it's early on in development. Like it's missing a lot of things. It's good to see that they're working on it, because when it's released, like, it's a beautiful game. There's things to do, but I do not want to grind treasure chests. Like, I've played probably half or a quarter of the time that you've played, and I'm already bored with treasure chests and go picking up skulls, because like I said, the skull AI and the combat and the aiming it's really fucking rough, man. Like, the skeletons pop up, and then they've got god tier aim, and they just snipe you from across the map, and like while you're trying to run away. And it's just, I don't know, like it feels kind of clunky. And I enjoy like selling around and the treasure aspect of it, but I've completely stopped trying to go after like treasure chest quests like that you pick up from the guys in port. Like I just want to go out and I want to rob other ships and I want to dive shipwrecks. And like, I want to see content come in where it makes that a little more viable, because, well, there's only like 4 or 5 ships per like Sea of Thieves, like, right? So it's a little hard to run into people, and I kind of understand why they do that, because you don't want just constant fighting when you're trying to go, find a buried treasure chest. So I understand that, but I think the PvP mechanics they need to work on a little bit, and I would love to see. I would love to see a little more effort put into the quest as far as like going to find treasure chests, because it's literally like go to this island and solve this riddle and dig up a treasure chest. Like I would like to have, and I hate to say Destiny like like missions or raids, but it'd be really cool to like go to this island, find a cave, go in the cave, fight some skeletons, go further down into the cave, fight a skeleton like captain boss, go further down into the cave and fight like a mini kraken, and then you get a treasure chest. Like, does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
I just want it fleshed out a little bit more, because right now it seems it's just kind of rinse and repeat. And like I said, I love playing the game and it's amazing with friends. But if you can bring in more of a PvP aspect to it, like where I literally all I'm interested in doing is getting a crew together and fucking up other ships and taking their treasure, and then diving into the water and getting the shipwrecks that spawn in the game. Like that's what I want to do. And until they kind of like, and I'm hoping the AI improvements. Like I don't know exactly what they're gonna flesh out with like the AI stuff you're talking about, but make skeletons a little more interesting to fight. And please God, fix like your ADS sensitivity. Like I don't know what is going on there, because like the in-game sensitivity when you're not aiming to shoot your gun is jacked crazy high, so you have to lower it. And then when you lower it, it's like I don't know, it's super super clunky. Though if they can just address those things, like I think it's a great game. I think it's a fantastic concept. Like who doesn't want to be a pirate? But after buying the game, I see it like I feel a little bit of buyer's remorse because it's just not fleshed out the way that I wanted a full game to be. But I'm very excited to see what the summer's going to bring with all these changes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I agree with you. I do agree with you. I just think they are trying, and that's one good thing that I admire about what they're doing over there at Rare is
A for effort, man. I'm loving the communication.
Yeah, that's what's. I think that like is what wanted me to play even more. Is just because like I knew they were going to keep us updated and all that. Because again, whenever no one was able to play, they let you know why, how long it was going to take, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But
right.
To answer one of your questions, I think one of the AI is going to be a Megalodon.
Oh, they're gonna a giant ass shark? Really?
Yeah, I think
I I want less sharks in this game.
Yeah, I know. We
need
talked
another
about
one.
it, but I think it might be that.
Okay.
The second AI, I have no idea. He said in the interview that it's going to be like directly for the Forsaken Sea or whatever that update is called.
Okay.
But I think you said add a little bit more to the quest. I'm wondering if they're going to do that with other players in the game. Make the quest, because they said they're going to bring in a lot like good and bad interactions with
Other
players in the game. Yeah.
That's the part I like about the game the most. Like it's a lot of fun to, and I know I keep harping on the PvP aspect, but that's what I enjoy about the game. Like I remember the last time me and you played, like we were just kind of running around and diving shipwrecks and shit, and we're sitting in port, and then all we just hear, like I think there were a bunch of French guys out of just speaking, and they would just ram into the boat like while we're sitting in port, and then like this whole battle ensues. Like I love that stuff. Like out of nowhere, like RKO out of nowhere comes this boat and like just sparks this battle, and I want more of that. Like those interactions are what I enjoy about Sea of Thieves, and hopefully the new content patches, new things that they're going to do. And I know that they're listening to the community as far as like ideas for ships and like what they can do to kind of flesh out the game. Like I like the community aspect of it, because that's what I love about Twitch. Like it's all community based, which is really really cool, and you can develop a community and develop like a viewing experience based off of community feedback. And so I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the way that Twitch is set up, and I think that's a very very good model to follow.
Last thing, speaking of ships, I think that's what the second update is.
I hope
think
so.
they're bringing in. I think they're bringing in a new ship.
I would like to see, yeah, I don't know what kind of ship I'm going to say honestly. Like I would love to see some things where you say give up durability for more firepower. Like I want to see some more complex ships instead of here's a wooden boat with cannons on the side of it. This one's bigger than the other. Like that's what we have right now. And
Yeah. Well, what they're doing is they're trying to, a long time ago, like whenever the game first came out, they, a fan had some fan art, and they've really taken, like hold of that, and they've shown like a 3D view of different things, and one of them's called the Man of War, and it's the bigger galleon, and I don't see them making a bigger it's called the Man of War, and it's a 6-man ship.
That'd be fun.
I think they're going to do that, and I think they're also going to make a 3-man ship, and that's what they really need to do, and that would be, I'd be happy with that. That way you can, in each one, it has their own different abilities that they can do, and
because I know like the sloop is supposed to be more agile and stuff like that. The galleon's bigger, more durable. Like I understand. I won't say like a ship, like say the sloop, or like somewhere between sloop and galleon that has more cannons on it, but it takes less to sink. Like I want some odd variants in there where you can like look at it and be like, oh god, that's such and such ship. They've got a bunch of cannons. We need to stay back and try to hit them from a distance, or whatever it may be. But like trade firepower for durability, or vice versa. Have like a fucking metal ship that has one cannon on the side of it, but it's really fucking hard to sink. And you just like ram into people and jump on to their boat rather than try to get into a cannon fight with them. Like that's how you would play that ship variant. I want to see a little more variety, but if they keep listening to the community, I think things like this will come up and eventually end up in the game.
That'd be dope. Metal ship.
It would be super dope. Armor,
baby. Choo choo, choo choo, mofo.
Just put a big spike on the front of it and ram ships.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
So, Darth.
Yes.
Your favorite guy is on Twitch.
Tom Cruise
is officially on Twitch now.
Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise is on Twitch?
No. He can't help. Tom Cruise can't help you.
Oh shit. Logan Paul, right? Logan Paul.
Yep.
I know he had his first stream, I think it was this week, or I think it was Sunday night actually, last Sunday. Yeah. I don't know what to say about it, man. Like there's two ways to kind of look at it. So you're gonna have the Logan Paul fucking Maverick community come over and pollute Twitch with their toxic shit. Right?
Yes.
Or you can have Logan Paul bring in a very sizable fan base that come over to his stream and watch him, and then once he's gone, they lurk around in other streams. Twitch, I understand like what Twitch is doing. I understand what Logan Paul's doing. Logan Paul is like ninjas making a fucking $1 trillion a month, like streaming Fortnite over on Twitch. I already have a fan base. Why don't I just bring him to Twitch and then I'm doubling my money? I understand why he's doing it. I understand why Twitch is doing it. Like, Twitch is stoked to have Logan Paul over there because it's bringing more people to their platform. And that's more money. That's more Twitch Prime subscriptions for them to have, and more money that they can make off of Twitch as it is. It's also bringing it into the mainstream. Like you have somebody, Twitch is slowly but surely working its way towards being like a mainstream media platform, in my opinion. And the more like big YouTubers that you have coming over to Twitch, like it's great for Twitch the business and the people that are involved with Twitch the business. But community members, I feel like it's going to be rough because I think you're bringing in. Twitch has always been a place where it's just like, we're here to have fun and not be assholes for the most part. I mean, there are toxic streams, but I think that you're going to bring a more toxic community, more bro-ish community over to Twitch with Logan Paul now streaming and having like a fucking 100,000 viewers, whatever. Something ridiculous, something crazy. What do you kind of think? What do you think about it going on?
Man, I just can't stand him, and I really can't stand his community, and I couldn't see myself really wanting any of his guys in my stream.
No.
just because I don't see them being mature enough to be in one of our streams. Like, I'm only 21, but I definitely act older than my age, I guess. I guess I act like I'm in my 20s, and then I don't really... And I goof around and, like, say some stupid stuff, kid stuff, but at the same time, I feel like there's going to be a kid that comes in who's spamming whatever he wants. Like, dude, if he came in and started spamming low gang, I don't know what I would do.
Low gang for life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm.
I understand what you're saying.
If I could just know that they were going to come in and not be total douchebags like they are with Logan Paul, then I'd be okay. Like I don't want that in my stream.
His chat's an absolute fucking train wreck. Like, I went and watched it for like 5 minutes, and it's just copy pasta, and like you said, low gang for life, and people dabbing in chat, and like there is no chat interaction whatsoever. Like, I and granted, I know that I'll never ever be that size, so I realize that, but I don't ever want my chat to just be fucking copy pasta and bullshit. Like, I actually enjoy talking about, music and movies and video games and, dicks. Like, I want to have some very intellectual conversations like that in my chat, rather than just copy pasta bullshit. And that's, I don't know, but I see people like that. I know that you're a fan of this guy, and I hate to bring this up, but so what about Lol Tyler 1? I feel like he has a very similar fan base to that of like Logan Paul. Am I completely off base here? Like, he's super toxic. It's all copy pasta, like spammy bullshit in his chat. And I know that you're a fan of him. So like, what makes Tyler different than Logan Paul?
Well, first I'm going to say I'm a fan because of me actually meeting Tyler.
Okay.
But
and I remember you saying that. Like, you said he was a pretty nice guy IRL. So I understand that.
It was crazy. No, I think if I had to say just different, is just like, it's, I don't know, man. It seems like in Tyler's chat, it's all really just an act. But I could be wrong. I don't really pay attention to Tyler's chat as much as others do, I guess. But
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I guess you could say it's the same. I think it might be the stuff that they talk about, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, like, his chat's gonna be just bugging him about League of Legends and calling him, short, or like fucking with him.
Right.
Okay, here's the difference. Okay, I just thought of it. Here's the difference. His community makes fun of him.
Right.
And they're just toxic towards him. And then, like, if he wants to go gang up with somebody, they help him.
Uh-huh.
Even when they're helping him, they're still talking shit about him.
Right.
And Logan's, they're sucking his dick.
Okay.
It's probably the biggest difference. Is like
notice me senpai kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I don't know. I just see I see very similar communities following those two people, and I was just curious, like, what your thoughts were. I don't know, man. Like, it's good for the platform as a whole, just because there's more eyes on it. But I'm worried that the low gang and there are going to be more YouTubers follow in those footsteps. Like, it's always been, at least in my short time on Twitch, it's always been the other way around. Like, Twitch streamers, they help grow their channel, post videos on YouTube, but now it's coming backwards. Like, I don't understand why Logan Paul wouldn't do YouTube gaming, since he already has a huge YouTube following. Like, just go live on YouTube. That would make way more sense, because all of those millions of subscribers would get notifications. So I don't know if there was a deal in the works or what happened to bring him to Twitch to stream, because I'm sure he's already got like a partner button and all that good shit.
He does.
But there had to be something going on, some back channel deals going on here, for him to come over to Twitch, because it would make way more sense to just do YouTube gaming. And their platform's not bad by any means. Like, they've got, sub notifications and follows and all that good shit. I think that Twitch, like Amazon, is the one who really brokered this deal to just get more eyes on the platform. The more I think about it, the more it seems like that it makes zero sense for him to come to Twitch, and a whole lot of sense for Amazon to get him to come over and bring his followers.
Could be, dude. I don't.
It smells of a business deal. Like, it makes literally no. And this is me going to this is Darth businessman right now. Like, it makes zero sense for him on a platform that he is super extremely established as like one of the top YouTubers, over the past year or two. It makes no sense for him to take that and move it to a different platform for his live video game streaming when YouTube gaming is already a thing, already set up, works just fine. Like, I watch streams on YouTube as well. Like, unless Twitch or, one of his guys approached Twitch and was like, hey, what do you want to offer me to come over here? It just makes no sense for him to do that, except, if there's, somebody sweetening the pot or something like that. Am I making sense?
No, yeah, I totally understand. And that probably happened. And I just hope that at the end, and I just hope Twitch keeps its values. I don't care how big Twitch gets. Like, I just hope they don't go down the path that YouTube has, where people are starting to just not like it, and where they screw the medium guys. Like, I just hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, the whole demonetization thing on YouTube sucks, but like, that doesn't apply to live streams. Like, that's all the revenue off of live streams just comes from the same shit as Twitch.
Yeah.
Like your subscriptions and donations and all that good stuff. So, like, I don't know. And if he's trying to tap into another viewer base, like, I understand that, but it would make way more sense monetarily for him to stay on YouTube and do it that way. I don't know.
I'd rather just stay on YouTube.
I would too. I would. Like, I'm down for more eyes being on Twitch as a whole, because that helps everybody out. But if it's gonna be the low gang, I just hope that it's not. Like, I hope it's the nice portion of the low gang. I'm sure there's some nice people out there that follow Logan Paul. I just don't want the toxic bro dabbers to come in. You know how I feel about dabbing.
Yeah.
I don't want that part of the community, like, fucking up Twitch. And I don't think that it will. Twitch is such a big place that I don't think it's gonna necessarily influence, a lot of streamers. But it's a possibility, and hopefully the streams that they stay in and lurk in after Logan's off, we can kind of show them the way that Twitch is supposed to be. And I know that Summit actually had a tweet about that. It's like, yeah, Logan Paul's coming over, and we should use this opportunity to train or show them what Twitch is about, because they're going to stay around and lurk after he's done. Like, show them what Twitch is about. Don't worry about them being toxic. If they are, put a stop to it. Show them how they need to behave, and invite them into the community.
For sure. You know something that I've noticed? I've seen one of my favorite YouTubers is actually on Twitch now. And I've seen the people that have transitioned from YouTube to Twitch, not vice versa, and they don't pay attention to the chat at all. It's like they can't get used to it. Yeah, I'm watching Moon, and he's playing Welcome to the Game too, and he's cracking me up, like, reading messages and everything. Like, the chat's going a million miles an hour, and he'll just, like, pick one thing, talk about it.
He's super chat interactive. Yeah.
Call somebody a cunt and then move on. And, like, his name's Astro Kitty. He only had 100 people and, like, never looked at chat. And I was like, oh man, like, come on, dude.
I notice a lot of people that come over and do that. And so a lot of your, like, super sweaty players, like, guys that play Counter-Strike and, like, Overwatch or Fortnite, PUBG at a very high level, And like that's what their stream's about. They pay zero attention to chat. Like I've noticed that. And I will say that like Ninja used to be that way, but I've noticed he's starting to be a little more interactive the more he streams. But yeah, like I don't like coming into streams and not having some sort of chat interaction. And maybe that's just because that's kind of how I focus my streams. Like I feel terrible not talking to anybody in chat. Like if I miss it by, 2 or 3 seconds, I feel bad. Just because they're, people are coming to spend their time in my chat room, like watching what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and talk to them. Like I owe them at least that much to talk to them and try to be somewhat entertaining. But I understand when it's like a huge stream, you can't do that. But yeah, the YouTubers, like, why not just make a YouTube video if you're not going to talk to anybody? That makes sense.
That's it was, and he's a really cool guy. And
yeah,
I was just like, man, like the chat was going slow enough for him to look over once and be like, oh, I don't know. I added at him.
Yeah.
And like, I'll get Josh OG to say hey to me.
Right.
With 6,000. Like, you have 125, dude. Just give me a hey. I'll be good. All right. Make me feel better about myself.
Notice me.
Yeah. Like,
and that's
big fan.
That's one thing that Twitch really brings to the table that YouTube and a lot of platforms don't. Like I had this conversation with my cousin a week or so ago, and just talking about like the model, how Twitch is like extremely different than YouTube or like other internet platforms that I've noticed. Like Netflix, you have predetermined, pre-made shows, you stream them. YouTube, very similar concept, but it's more of like the everyman. Like I have a webcam, I made a video, I posted it up, you can watch it now. And Netflix, you have a subscription. YouTube, you have these ads that pay the content creators, but 90% of what Twitch is about is literally community crowd. It's crowdfunded, which is hey, I like what you're doing. Here is money to keep doing it. Like that's such it's such a weird thing, and different from YouTube. It's interesting the way that's built, and I don't know of anything else that's like that. I don't know. I was going to go somewhere else with that point, but I can't remember what we were talking about before. But Twitch is awesome, is what I'm saying, and
yeah, it is. I love it.
Yeah.
Just this past week, I've made, like, me and one of the guys that's in our community, Kodiak Bear. Since that's who I've been playing with on Fortnite, and he introduced me to all his friends, and it's like they're so chill. They stream, they're cool. It's like you make so many friends.
Yeah, and that's one. I think that's where I was going to go with. Yeah, where I was going with Twitch being community based. Like, I'm sorry, it's early, guys, and it is 10 o'clock right now. No, like, so Twitch is community based, where you do have a community that follows you on YouTube, but it's all about like that's pre-made content, and then the thing that makes Twitch different is that it's all about the community and community interaction with chat. Like, hey, I see you there. What's up, FatxShack? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you again. Like that kind of stuff is what makes Twitch different and makes it better. It's more community focused, in my personal opinion, than the YouTubes and the Netflix and stuff like that. And that's why people like it. Like I saw a meme the other day that kind of explained it, and it was literally like somebody sitting in front of this food advertisement, like this billboard, where people were laughing, and they were laughing along with the billboard, like outside of it. And it was like, this is what Twitch chat is like. And it's kind of what it is. Like you have somebody on your screen that's doing their own thing, and you're just, it's like hanging out with them, but not really hanging out with them. Does that?
Yeah.
Like that's a huge difference of Twitch, where it's like you've got the YouTube community and Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff where it's pre-made content, but the live aspect of Twitch and the community, I think it ties into like the community and the crowdfunding. I've said community, I don't know, 200 times in this rant, but like that's what makes it special and different from these other things. And I understand people coming from YouTube wanting to expand into that market. I just hope it doesn't ruin the community aspect of it.
There's certain shit you don't do on Twitch, YouTube. Just chill out, all right?
Yeah.
Just get stick your toe in the water first, then come in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. See what Logan's doing, and then let other streamers show you the way that Twitch is supposed to be run.
Speaking of Summit,
yep,
boy, he got
a Twitter fight, man. He got roasted.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, I stuttered really hard. Yeah, he did. And quick story, guys. What happened is one day he's playing Fortnite, ends up playing, I guess it was only about 5 games with Jake Paul. Plays about 5 games with Jake Paul, and his chat, his community was not having it. And a little bit inside of me was just like, yes. Because I'm not the biggest Summit 1G fan, for many reasons, but his community, A+. All right, thumbs up. I'm happy. Glad y'all said something to him, because they were like, "Fuck that. We don't like Jake. We don't want that trash in our community."
Right.
And he was like, "What's y'all's big fucking deal? Like, I'm not, I just want to have fun." And everybody's like, "You're bullshit. You're being a sellout, dude."
Yeah, he's bringing a big named YouTube star into his chat to get people from YouTube to watch him.
Yeah, and and this was like even before they started tweeting, and guys, once they started, he tweeted one thing talking about how he's very disappointed in the G Squad, and I mean, people were like, it'd be different if you just come out and say, hey, this is kind of for business
honest
purposes. Yeah. But bullshit, you're just trying to have fun. Like, no, we don't like that. And he banned, it's funny because he banned a few subs.
Right.
Which he still had every right to do, because the guy was spamming at him and telling him everybody to leave. Which, it's his channel, he can do what he wants. But like, people were like, you're banning your own subs. It just, it backfired on him,
Right.
And
yeah, that was 100% a PR move. Like, we all know it.
Yeah.
We all know that it was. Like, I would understand if, I don't know, like if he had done things like that before, or like, I don't know that Jake Paul has ever been mentioned, like on Summit stream before. Like outside of did you see what this dude did? Like, he never talked about playing with him all stream or anything like that. It literally was, we're using Jake Paul and we're trying to bring his viewers over to grow my stream. And the fact that he denied it, the fact that he started, like, just roasting people in his chat that were calling him out on it, like calling him out on his bullshit. I don't know. It was a sketchy thing, and like, he backpedaled quick. Like, because I saw the Twitter post going up. He's like, "All right, bros, like, sorry things got out of hand there. Let's just all be friends, and I'll see you guys tomorrow." Or so, like, some tweet like that.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that didn't take long at all. Like, you backed off real quick. You still didn't apologize from what I saw, but like, he took up for Logan Paul coming over. Like, and I wonder if there's deals in the works there. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems that he's taken up for Logan Paul, and then like the other Paul brother had him on his stream to, I mean, essentially, promote his channel on YouTube. Like, that's why Jake Paul was there, and vice versa. So, I don't know. I think it's super shady, and then he gets called out for it. I mean, not shady, but I think it's fucked up that he did something like that and then just denies it, gets pissed off, starts banning people in chat. Like, we're not stupid, motherfucker. Like, we all know what happened, like, and why you're doing it. It's just, it sucks to see that kind of shit come in. And I don't think that he'll end up paying for it as far as like viewership and subscribers and stuff. I'm sure there are people that left, though. I'm sure there are a lot of people that left because of it.
Yeah, people were tweeting that they've been Summit 1G fans for a long time, and as soon as they saw him playing with Jake Paul, they were like, "I've lost so much respect for you."
Yeah.
One of the biggest, and this is on Summit, one of the biggest probably way to be a bitch thing is the next day he ended up streaming and he tweeted, "I'm not talking to chat. I just need to clear my head," something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going live, basically. Like, And his title was "Don't Dono, Don't Sub, Not Reading Notifications, Not Looking at Chat."
Then don't stream.
Don't stream, you dickwad.
Like,
Don't
you
be a
wanna
fuckhead. Like,
You want to play video games without like any of the interaction part? Just do it off stream. Like, we're not going to keep you from playing fucking Fortnite. You don't have to. You don't have to click go in live on OBS to be able to play video games. I don't know why you would do that. And I don't know how the stream went. Maybe it was a joke.
I'm pretty
maybe
sure.
he
No, I'm
read.
pretty sure it's no. He didn't, dude. He didn't because I didn't know what was going on.
That's fucked up. In my opinion, that's fucked up.
It is. It's a bitch move. It's a you're that. I can't even find the right words without. I can't find the right words for the podcast.
Yeah.
But he acted like a little bitch.
Well, I think what's happening is that these guys who like Twitch. I'm going to use community again in a sentence. The Twitch community is like it's based off of that interaction aspect of it. Like everybody's here to have fun, and the bigger and bigger and bigger your stream gets, the harder and harder it is to make it feel more like a cohesive unit. And I think we're seeing the side effects of that, where it's just like, and the fact that it's his job. Like anytime you turn a hobby into a job, and I know he's been doing it full time for, but like I think in that situation he just went live to collect his paycheck. Like that's what it is. Like I know I phone it in to work every now and again, but I don't know. Like I feel like you have to keep in mind the people who watch you and view you and give you their money and subscriptions and donations. And for you just to be like, don't sub, don't dono, don't be here, basically is what he said. Like that's, I don't know, it's fucked up. I'm not a fan of that. That sucks.
No, yeah, it's one of the reasons that I'm not a big fan of him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, he's one of the guys that has 20, 30,000 people watching him. I'm pretty sure he only hit about 10 that day.
Yeah.
And it was,
I
hate to see that happen to anybody, but like, you get what you get, dude. Don't fucking be with the Pauls.
It's all the Paul's fault. The Paul brothers have ruined Summit. I don't know, man. Like it's a shitty situation to be in. Like I know why he did it. As far as like, it's a smart. Well, it's a semi-smart.
He thought
business
it
move.
thought it was a smart business move.
Yeah, and then it turns up to kind of fuck him, which does suck. But I don't know. Like I see a lot of, and I think this ties into something that we talked about. God, probably in one of the first podcasts, where it's like the bigger streamers are, I don't want to say shitting on the smaller streamers, but they kind of do, and on the community at large. Like I remember when the affiliate program got rolled out, big streamers were like, "What the fuck, man? Like this is a hobby for me. I do it for the love of the game." And then I got partnered. Like all these fucking plebs joining to try and make money right now, and like
why the fuck do you care?
Why do you care? Why do you care? Like, I understand that you did this like to start off, but Summit's fucking huge. Like Summit was one of the people that said shit like that, like on his Twitter, and like I think it's an elitist kind of viewpoint. I think that's what's going on with that's kind of what happened with him in this part. He was just like, I've been doing this for a long fucking time, kids. Like, get the fuck out of my channel. Like, I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. And like, I think that's the kind of attitude he took in. And then when he saw the backlash that he was getting on Twitter and his viewership dropping and shit, it was just like, oh, okay, hold up, guys. Like, let's be friends again. Like, and you catch a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot of bigger streamers, but a few bigger streamers that do shit like that, where it's just like, I guess because it's still a really young platform and there are a lot of really like young people that are still on it, that they don't know how to conduct themselves when it comes to that. Like they let the money and the success that they're getting go to their head. And I think that might be something that could have happened with that Summit situation right there. I don't know. I don't know the guy personally, but it could be on it. And he's not like young, but I don't know. I kind of get that vibe where it's just like, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. And
yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be could just be his personality in general.
It could be.
But
I don't want to shit on anybody, but that's kind of what I'm observing.
Yeah. I mean, when I said hi to him at TwitchCon, he acted like I was not there, and I'm like, well, okay, you can't miss me. I'm huge. All right. Like, don't, like, he just kind of gave me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That shady look to the side.
Yeah.
And just, like, kept walking. It's like, oh, well, okay. Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
Man, it is early. I was gonna go to his Twitter and look at the tweets again just to read over them. And he's already they're deleted. Yeah.
Debated.
Oh, yeah, debated. I'll tell you another thing that burned my butt about this whole thing is, do you know who Keemstar is?
Yeah, he's like the YouTube drama guy.
Yeah, fuckhead. Don't like him. He did like a Twitter video about the whole Summit 1G thing, and he was like, "Stop all the hate towards Summit," and we're like, "Who the fuck? Who are you? How do you?" You don't know Summit. Like, like it was like, stay over there on YouTube.
Keemstar did like the YouTube drama alert shit, didn't he? And then like he tried to do prank videos at some point, and then like he was going to go travel across the US and vlog it all without any money or any supplies or anything, just rely on the generosity of strangers. And I don't think that panned out. Like, Keem has done a lot of weird ass shit. He does it, but he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I don't think.
Yeah, I was like, dude.
I don't think people on YouTube don't even care about his opinion anymore. Like, I don't know why he's bringing it up on Twitch.
You are irrelevant.
Yeah. Almost as irrelevant as I am, but you've got a little more influence.
I pay taxes. I'll say whatever I want.
Bitch, I pay taxes. This is America.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh man. So what else have we what else is on your mind, man? What else we got to talk about?
Not much. I think I wanted to talk about the Summit 1G thing really bad, and I wanted to know your opinion about it. So I mean, I guess that's it, bud.
What I'm trying to think. Have we got any new games coming out? Anything good? I know I'm excited about the Dark Souls 1 remaster coming out next month.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. I am really excited to watch you play that.
I'm excited to be able to play it, man. Like, if my PC wasn't a fucking potato, I'd be playing it more often. But since it's only on PS3, I don't play it very often. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. That's my favorite in the series. So that'll be a lot of fun. Playthroughs and challenge runs to come very soon. And we got God of War coming out in the next month or two, or is it already out?
Is it
I know it's
out
very
this
soon.
week?
It might be this week. I know that like I saw IGN and like GameSpot and stuff giving it reviews, so it's coming out very soon. I've heard good things, and I enjoyed the other God of Wars, so that ought to be a lot of fun to play too. I don't think I'll buy it on release, but we'll.
I'm looking forward to Red Dead. I'm not really. I need to focus on the freaking games I have right now, but Red Dead will definitely be the next game that I'll probably stream.
Red Dead is when does it come out? Like, it's another year, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's how long I'm waiting.
I'm not playing any other video games.
I honestly need to catch up on the games I have right now. Become a pro at Fortnite, finish Monster Hunter World, and
right.
By the time that happens, I still won't be ready for Red Dead, but Red Dead will be ready for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, guys. Just pray for me on finishing Soul Level 1. That's
please come watch them, guys. It's a lot of fun. It really is.
I'm about 8 hours on Soul Ascender at this point. Like, I'm a pleb. We're getting close, man. I think we'll get it beat pretty soon. But that'll be fun.
The day I missed, how close did you get?
I got him down to like a third health, like in the second phase. So it was close. I've got a good strategy for phase 2 of the fight. So
okay, good.
It'll be happening soon. So, FatxShack, tell the people where they can find you, what games you're going to be streaming, playing, all that good shit.
Well, guys, like I said at the very beginning, we got the new GPU, so we're going to be testing out to see if we can't stream more stuff from the PC. So if I'm able to, you can find me at FatxShack on Twitch, okay, and on YouTube. And you can come follow me on Twitter to know when I'm live. But we'll be playing a lot of probably Fortnite. Get back into the Fortnite grind, as well as Sea of Thieves. There might even be a little bit of Throne of Lies. Might be transitioning a little bit to Throne of Lies. Might get that going. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm having our buddy Ock help me out, teaching me more about the game. He's helping me with strategy, so I don't want to go into the game and look like a complete fuckhead.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. But where can we find you, buddy?
Guys, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Darth_Whoopass. Darth_Whoopass on Twitter and on the YouTubes. Been playing a lot of Souls lately, a lot of Dark Souls 3. Gonna be playing the remaster when it comes out, and hitting up some Sea of Thieves, and we might throw some Overwatch and some Fortnite in there, depending. But yeah, a lot of Souls, a lot of Sea of Thieves. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out, and come check us out on streams if you want some more of these charming personalities in your life. So until next time, guys.
Yeah.
Stay
As always,
dope-proof.
guys. Yeah.
I was like, is FatxShack gonna say it or not? Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupt you. Finish this off.
As always, stay tilt proof.
See you guys.
Over the sea.